Today we want to continue with the Wassce question, which is Science School Candidate 2025 Objective. Yesterday we have solved from question 1 to 6 were solved. So today we want to look at from question 7 to question 15. These are the questions we want to look at today. For students in grade 10, 11, and 12, grade 7, 8 up to 9 can follow my channel, as I'll be solving questions for the upper and the senior sector. As I am solving the Wassce questions in the subsequent lessons, I'll also solve Wassce question this year. Yes, so today we want to look at these questions, that is from question 7 to 15. We read them and answer them quickly in order to shorten the video. So question 7. A body of mass 4 kg absorbs 2.0 times 10 to the power of 5 joules of heat. This is in standard form. We have to know that if its temperature is rise by 25 degrees, calculate the specific heat capacity of the body. So the options are given. Option A reads 1.3 times 10 to the power of 7 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. Option B reads 2.0 times 10 to the power of 3 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. C 5.0 times 10 to the power of 4 joules per kilogram per Kelvin. Option D 8.0 times 10 to the power of 5 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. So here it's a calculation question, and we have to calculate these questions in order to get the answer. Now, looking at the question, let us collect the data quickly. A body of mass 4 kg. What is given here? We collect the data. Mass is given. This is question 7. We shorten it. Mass is 4 kg, as we have seen. 4 kg. Absorb 2.0 times 10 to the power of 5 J. Now this one represents the quantity of heat which we can use as Q. That's 2.0 times 10 to the power of 5 joules. If its temperature is rise by 25 degrees, so the temperature rise by 25 degrees, that's the increase in temperature. So here when it comes to quantity of heat, we have something like this, that is change in temperature. So here what is just trying to tell us the temperature has changed. Here we are not going to use T2 minus T1 because the change in temperature is already given, which is 25 degrees. So here the change in temperature which is already given, we are going to use it as 25, which is degrees. Calculate the specific heat capacity. Now for specific heat capacity, if we want, we can use SCH or UC to represent specific heat capacity. We are asked to calculate it. Now the formula for quantity of heat, we have it like this. Quantity of heat is equals to mass multiplied by the specific heat capacity multiplied by this symbol represents change in temperature. So this is what we have. And what are we asked to calculate? That is specific heat capacity. So we can make it as a subject formula, that is Q. We know how to make subject formula, equals to C over M multiplied by change in temperature. So here we have it like this. C equals to Q over M multiplied by change in temperature. Now we move on quickly. We substitute and do the calculation. So here we also calculate specific heat capacity. We look at the quantity of heat, that is 2 point C equals to 2.0 times 10 to the power of 5 divided by the mass is 4 multiplied by, we have the change in temperature to be 25. Now in the options they give us in Kelvin, but here what we need to understand here is that when you have this 0 degrees Celsius is equals to 273, we can have it sometime 1.5 Kelvin. But here an increase of this by 1, like we have 1 degrees Celsius is going to be 274.15 Kelvin. So here you see only one has increased. So here, according to what is given here in the option, they give us the answer in Kelvin. So what it simply means is that this degrees here, 25 degrees is equals to 25 Kelvin. So here 25 degrees, because here it increased by 1. So here they are the same. Take note of that. So the answer should be in Kelvin. So that's why we are using this direct. You have to take note of this. So we proceed. We can change this to a whole number, this standard form. We have C equals to, that means we have to move this like 5 times 2.0 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. So here we have this. You want to change this to a whole number, so we have C equals to 2 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. 4 times 25 will give us 100. Now 0 will cancel this one will cancel this, so we are left with 2000. So their answer is in standard form. So meaning our answer must also be in a standard form. So here C equals to, we have this 2000. So meaning we have to, the decimal is here, we move it 1 2 3. So specific heat capacity will give us 2.0 multiplied by 10, since we move it 3 times to the power of 3, and this one is in positive because we are moving this way. So here the correct option for question 7, we have seen it, option B, 2.0 times 10 to the power of 3 joule per kilogram per Kelvin. So the correct option for question 7 is option B. B is the correct option. So 7 is B. Or let me write it here. 7 is B. We move on quickly to question 8. An object has a mass of 220.0 kilogram. Calculate its weight. In bracket, they give us G equals to 10.0 meter per second square. So here, let us move on quickly. An object has a mass. Question 8.